Right. So let's touch on right? Because retaining, recruiting the same team that you have. What do you have for suggestions on retaining the people that you have and those new ones that might be coming on board?
Okay, so it's all about, listen, like 85% statistically, like 85% of people say like it's culture. Culture is huge, right? A lot of roofing companies do not hold weekly or like 2 times a week meetings type thing. Okay. I believe that weekly meetings are absolutely like hands down, no going around there. Everybody's got to show up. Everybody's got to like come in and we all come together. That's huge. That first of all creates culture. And second of all, it creates this energy that builds people up. Okay. Being at 1099, and I learned this, okay, after SPG, I actually went into the solar thing. I tried different avenues, you guys. And it was awesome. I mean, I got to learn so much, just didn't find my niche. So, but it's not easy being a 1099. Let's just face it. You have to have an entrepreneurial mindset. You do. And not everybody has that. It's just, that's why it's so hard to hire for this industry.
Yeah.
So with the retaining, what I came to find was, and it works, this statistically worked. I had 100% effective rate on 7 companies that I did a small test, like practices on. So weekly meetings are a must. And basically the whole team comes together, and then weekly quotas, basically. Now, this isn't just go out there, sign 5 contingency agreements, bring it back, because they can sign some bullshit stuff, right? This is like, I actually made like a whole checklist type thing, like a very simple one that they like, and the certain pictures that they need to have to make sure it's a valuable claim. It has to be a good claim, right? So it's like, all right, 5 or 2 deals a week, right? Whatever your quota is. I would have my clients buy like a little spin wheel, like a little cash. Like, have you guys seen those little spin wheels that you can? Yeah. And basically tape cash on there, $100 bills, like a bunch of 20 stacked up, whatever you want to do. And basically at that weekly meeting on Monday or whatever day you choose, it's like, all right, who hit their quota and who actually, like, say it was 5, they had to turn in 5. All right, Sammy over here had 5, good claims come in. Awesome. Let's all give Sammy a round of applause. So everybody gives him a round of applause. Sammy feels so good, right? He gets to walk up and spin that wheel. He wins, $100, $500, whatever it is. Okay. He gets to go back to sit down. Now it's Jimmy's turn. You're like, okay, Jimmy, what the hell happened? You got no deal signed this week. Like, what the fuck? You're right. So that right there, that pride and that defeat is actually more motivating than the money itself.
Right. The team accountability. The team accountability. Having your team 100%. Sit there accountable as well. Yeah.
It's healthy competition. You're creating an atmosphere of healthy competition, but that's also a fine line that you got to walk there too, because you don't necessarily want a culture where it's like, people are going off the deep end with each other and resentments get built and things like that. But I totally appreciate the healthy competition, because you want that kind of atmosphere, because you want the salespeople to push each other, and like Chris was talking about, like hold each other accountable a little bit, and then have that almost like public humiliation of like, Jimmy, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're crushing it, and it's that accountability. But if you have a great sales manager who's holding their team and setting goals and holding them accountable to those goals on a weekly or bi-weekly or a monthly or quarterly, you know what I mean? I think a lot of that helps too. So then Jimmy's not put on the spotlight either of like, Jimmy, you're screwing up. So, and a lot of that just comes with experienced sales managers, production managers all in general of how to treat people, because this is the other thing too. Jimmy might not handle that very well.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, there's a different way you approach it. I kind of jumped.
No. I get it too, because I've gone off and publicly humiliated, and not that I said that you're publicly humiliating somebody, but you got to be careful too, because nowadays people are so goddamn sensitive too.
Well, guess what? Yeah. I don't give it.
Relentless. I get it, man. Michael Jordan, if you can't get off my level, get off the fucking court. Like, I get it.
You can't be in this industry. You cannot sell for my company if you're sensitive like that. Like, that's just the bottom line. You feel me? So they probably weren't a good fit anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
there you go.
The way I view it.
Good freaking point.